Good morning, students. How are you? I hope you and your families in safe zone and safe side. ఓకే, ఇంకా లాక్డౌన్ కూడా 31st దాకా కంటిన్యూ చేస్తూ ఉన్నారు. ఓకే, మనము లాస్ట్ క్లాస్లో పెథాలజీ కండిషన్స్, కలెక్షన్ ఆఫ్ బ్లడ్ శాంపుల్స్, దెన్ anticoagulants discuss చేసాము. టుడే we are going to discuss about pathology subject, that is hemoglobin estimation. Okay, already you know very well know about hemoglobin. Why? Because in our class 90 students are there, but some of the students they have anemic, they are having hb 7 grams, 8 grams, 9 grams, like that is iron deficiency anemia they are suffering, but already they are on treatment. Then all students 90 students మేము hemoglobin estimation చేసాము. Some students have very good hemoglobin levels because they are very healthy and they are taking very healthy diet. Okay, very good students. Now we are going to know about hemoglobin estimation అంటే how to do hemoglobin test. Okay, hemoglobin test is important to detect anemias. Already you know about different types of anemias like iron deficiency anemia, sickle cell anemia in medical surgical nursing subject. Okay, now what is hemoglobin means? Hemoglobin is a conjugated protein present in red blood cells. Okay, it carries oxygen from the lungs to the tissues and carbon dioxide from the tissues to the lungs. It is made up of heme and globin. The heme group is an iron complex containing one iron atom. Iron is essential for the primary function of hemoglobin, that is transport of oxygen. Hemoglobin is a conjugated protein present in red blood cells. In RBCs hemoglobin is present. Okay, what the hemoglobin is doing? It carries oxygen from the lungs to the tissues and carbon dioxide from the tissues to the lungs. It is made up of heme and globin. The heme group is an iron complex containing one iron atom. Iron is essential for the primary function of hemoglobin, that is transport of oxygen. Okay, what are the functions of hemoglobin? It imparts or gives red color to the blood. Hemoglobin transports oxygen from the lungs to the tissues by forming oxyhemoglobin, and carbon dioxide from the tissues to the lungs by forming carbaminohemoglobin. Hemoglobin acts as an important buffer in maintaining blood pH. Now what are the functions of hemoglobin? Hemoglobin gives red color to the blood. Okay, next function, the hemoglobin carries oxygen from the lungs to the tissues by forming oxyhemoglobin, and carbon dioxide from the tissues to the lungs by forming carbaminohemoglobin. Then hemoglobin maintaining blood pH. These are the functions of hemoglobin. Then methods of estimation of hemoglobin. Okay, what are the methods? Colorimetric method, that is Charles method, that is the commonly used method. Cyan hemoglobin method, physical method, specific gravity method, under chemical method, iron content of hemoglobin. Then gastrometric method, that is oxygen combining method, automated analyzer. These are the methods of hemoglobin estimation. That is first method, colorimetric method, that is Charles method, cyan hemoglobin method, physical method, specific gravity method, chemical method, iron content of hemoglobin, gastrometric method, oxygen combining method, automated analyzer. Then Charles method or acid hematin method. Principle అంటే when we are doing Charles method for estimation of hemoglobin, what is the principle అంటే when blood is added to N/10 hydrochloric acid, hemoglobin is converted into brown colored acid hematin. The intensity of brown color depends on the amount of hemoglobin. What is the principle? Ante after taking blood, the blood when blood is added to n/10 hydrochloric acid, this n/10 hydrochloric acid hemoglobin is, when we are adding n/10 hydrochloric acid, the hemoglobin is converted into brown colored acid hematine kinda convert aitundi. Okay, the intensity of brown color depends upon the amount of hemoglobin. That is differ from person to person. What type of ante hemoglobin depends upon their hemoglobin levels. Then technique of hemoglobin method. First step, take n/10 HCl with a dropper into the hemoglobinometer tube up to the lowest mark. Up to the lowest mark. అంటే యూ హ్యావ్ టు టేక్ n/10 హైడ్రోక్లోరిక్ యాసిడ్ డ్రాపర్తో తీసుకుంటాం ఎక్కడ హీమోగ్లోబినోమీటర్లో లోయెస్ట్ మార్క్ దాకా తీసుకోవాలి. దెన్ ఆఫ్టర్ డ్రా బ్లడ్ అప్ టు 0.02 ml మార్క్ ఆఫ్ హీమోగ్లోబిన్ పిప్పెట్. n/10 హెచ్సిల్లోనేమో మనం డ్రాపర్తో హీమోగ్లోబినోమీటర్లో తీసుకుంటాం లోయెస్ట్ మార్క్. దెన్ బ్లడ్ డ్రా చేస్తాము 0.2 ml మార్క్ ఆఫ్ హీమోగ్లోబిన్ పిప్పెట్లో తీసుకుంటాము. Then blood in the pipette is blown into the hemoglobinometer. First step, we have to take n/10 HCl with the help of a dropper into the hemoglobinometer up to the lowest mark. Then draw blood up to 20 cubic millimeter or 0.02 ml mark of hemoglobin pipette lo draw chesukovali. Then this drawn up blood is blown into the hemoglobinometer. Then wait for 10 minutes for the acid act on the RBCs, which causes lysis of red blood cells liberating hemoglobin. The acid converts hemoglobin to acid hematine. Okay, after the blood is taken into the hemoglobinometer, we have to wait for 10 minutes. In what is the reason means, the acid will act on the RBCs, the hemoglobin converts into acid hematine. Then with the help of the glass rod, mix the acid hematine, place the hemoglobinometer tube into the comporter. Okay, with the help of glass rod, we have to mix the acid hematine. Then this hemoglobinometer is placed into the comporter. Then match the color of the solution in the tube with that of the comporter by holding against the natural light or fluorescent tube light. Okay, here we have to match the hemoglobinometer kept in the comporter by holding against the, we have to check this color under natural light or fluorescent tube light. We should not check this color under dark room or without dark light. Okay, then take the tube out of comporter and remove the glass rod. Take the reading from the lower meniscus. Hemoglobin is recorded as grams per deciliter. Okay, what is the principle of Shaklis method ante, when we are adding n/10 HCl, the hemoglobin is converted into brown colored acid hematine. The brown color depends upon the hemoglobin levels or amount of hemoglobin. Technique: in first step, we have to take n/10 HCl with the help of dropper into the hemoglobinometer at the lowest mark of the hemoglobinometer. Then we have to draw the blood. Then drawn up blood, that is 20 cubic millimeter, 0.02 ml of blood, we have to take in hemoglobin pipette. Then after that we have to from hemoglobin pipette to the blood is blown up into the hemoglobinometer. Then we have to wait for 10 minutes. Okay, the acid converts into acid hematine ga convert kavali. Then mix this hematine with the glass rod. Place the hemoglobinometer tube into the comporter. After mixing, we have to place that hemoglobinometer to the comporter. Then match the color of the solution in the tube with that of comporter by holding against the natural light or fluorescent tube light. Then take the tube out of comporter. Then remove the glass rod. Hemoglobin is recorded as grams per deciliter. Next one is sources of error. Some errors are the technical errors. What is technical error? Improper venipuncture technique and improper mixing of blood sample may give rise to falsely low or high hemoglobin value. Okay, we have to take this venous blood very carefully. That is, improper venipuncture technique may give low or high hemoglobin value. Then visual errors, that is technical error, that is visual error, that is this from person to person visual errors are there, different. Comparison of color is very subjective and can vary from person to person, hence the result may not be accurate. Then disadvantages, it is here we add not an accurate method, and hydrochloric acid does not convert all hemoglobin into acid hematine. Thus HB value obtained may be slightly lower than the actual HB. Okay, advantages, simple, easy and cheap method. It is very simple method, very easy method and very cheap method. Okay, normal range of hemoglobin, males 13 to 17 grams per deciliter, females 12 to 15 grams per deciliter, newborns 14 to 19 grams per deciliter. Then this is thin glass rod. Okay, this glass rod is used to mix the acid hematine hemoglobin pipette. We have to take this N/10 HCl and blood 0.02 ml of blood with the use of this hemoglobin pipette. This is a hemoglobinometer, hemoglobin tube. After adding the blood, this hemoglobin tube is kept in the comporter. Both sides color is there. In middle of that one we have to keep this hemoglobin pipette. After wait for 10 minutes, and after that we have to place this hemoglobin pipette in comporter. Then this hemoglobin value amount is read on the natural light or fluorescent tube light. This is about hemoglobin. Hemoglobin estimation. Hemoglobin test is summarization. Hemoglobin test is used to detect anemia. It is a one investigation to detect the anemia. Then hemoglobin. What are the functions of hemoglobin? Means it gives color to the blood. Then ingokati one more, it carries oxygen from the lungs to the tissues and carbon dioxide from the tissues to the lungs. Then it will maintain the blood pH. It will act as a buffer. It will maintain the blood pH. What is the technique of hemoglobin estimation? Ante we have to take N/10 HCl and then take 0.02 ml of blood in a hemoglobin pipette. Then this blood is blown up into the hemoglobinometer, just 0.02 ml. Then wait for 10 minutes. Then this acid hematine converts hemoglobin. This acid converts hemoglobin into acid hematine. Then we have to take this hemoglobin meter and keep it into the comporter. Then we have to check the or record the hemoglobin values, amount of hemoglobin on a natural light or fluorescent light. This is about hemoglobin estimation. These are the things we are used in used for hemoglobin estimation. That is thin glass rod. We need hemoglobin pipette, Shahlis graduated hemoglobin tube, and comporter with a brown glass strand. Okay, last class we are discussed about anticoagulants before collection of blood samples. In my unit clinical pathology, 3 very small subtopics is over. This is pathology subject. Today onwards, daily you read this one. Please after that, this is very important for second internal examinations also. Tomorrow we will discuss about red blood cell count estimations. Okay, thank you girls. Once again, please యూ డోంట్ వరీ ఆర్ డోంట్ అఫ్రైడ్ అబౌట్ ఫార్మకాలజీ అండ్ పెథాలజీ. మేము రోజు పెట్టే ప్రతి క్లాస్ని మీరు చక్కగా వినండి, చదవండి. ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉంటే మాకు కాల్ చేసినప్పుడు కాల్ చేయొచ్చు. ఎవరైనా సరే ఎప్పుడైనా సరే కాల్ చేయండి. 90 స్టూడెంట్స్కు అందరికీ అవకాశం ఇస్తున్నాము. మీకు దీంట్లో నేను పెట్టిన పెథాలజీ టాపిక్స్లో మీకు ఏమైనా అర్థం కానప్పుడు అగైన్ యూ కాల్ మీ అండ్ క్లియర్ యువర్ డైట్. ఓకే, వన్స్ అగైన్ థ్యాంక్ యూ అండ్ బాయ్.